Sawasdee krab. Welcome everyone, and we are here at Pattaya International Conference 2017. And today we got a lot of participants from all around the world, and P. Mark is one of the participants from Pattaya. Let's go find out inside. And here we are with P. Mark. Sawasdee krab, P. Mark.
สวัสดีครับซันนี่
So P. Mark, how's the conference went today?
The conference is really interesting, especially it's held in Pattaya. It's only one of the few conferences in Pattaya at the moment. We hope there are going to be many more. We have delegates from all around the world participating in this conference, so it's a true honor to be representing Pattaya and also be part of this great event.
Alright, that is really great to hear that. And would you recommend this conference to your friends or the viewers at home?
I would truly recommend this for everyone, and it's also to try to become a scholar, because Pattaya is now moving from not only just a tourism destination but also a business destination. So let's go and look what this is all about so you can have a better idea of this. Come on.
Alright, let's go find it out.
Now we are with the chair of the Pattaya International Conference. Yes. สวัสดีครับ What's your name, sir?
My name is Tomasz Grzyb. I'm from Poland, from the SWPS University in Wrocław.
The conference today, was it as you expected, or did it increase more than your expectations?
Absolutely, it increased more than I expected. It achieved a high level of professionalism, both from the organizational perspective and from the scientific perspective. I must say that I've never been on a conference with such a diversity. Geographically, of course, because we had speakers from all over the world, but also thematically. You have to know that during the session, which I was privileged to be a chairman, we had themes like philosophy, we had things like psychology, even the society problems were discussed. So it was really huge benefit for all the participants.
For the PD of Pattaya that will of course like to participate in this conference and they're there to come, many people are working hard to become also educators, become researchers. What would you say to our viewers at home that want to dream to come to conferences like this?
Well, you have to look around you, and you have to look around for the teams and the areas which are underdeveloped, which have to be investigated. I am in Pattaya since one day, and it's a great experience. I must say that yesterday when I was at the beach and I just look at the beautiful seasides and I look at the moon, I realized that even moon smiles here.
You're in the moon smiles.
Yeah, because this is a great place to live. This is a great place to work and to share your knowledge with other people. So just look around, and probably you're gonna find something to investigate and to become a scientist even.
Yeah, thank you. For our viewers at home, of course, we in Pattaya we are working very hard to become a business community and also much more educated than because in the past we had a lot of tourism, but the tourism was mainly about the tourism of the nightlife and so on. Do you think that we have reached a higher level in business conferences and changing the image of the city?
Of course, you cannot easily get rid of such a connotations. But I have to say that in my guide of Thailand, when I read it in Polish, there was a clear signal. Of course, formerly Pattaya was mainly known as a center of nightlife, but right now the companies, the authorities do whatever they can to change this attitude and to change this connotation. And I think you're doing a great job in this area.
Well, the people of Pattaya.
Yeah, you have to know.
It's all of us. We work very hard.
Absolutely. Of course, it's not easy to get rid of such a connotations. I'm absolutely aware of that. You can probably find nightlife everywhere in the world. But what you have to do is to create another connotations, like connotations with the nature, with the tourism, but mainly with knowledge. And sharing the knowledge is the most important thing you can do in your life, and you are doing it in conferences like that. So you are on the right track to create a new connotation.
Well, in the name of the people of Pattaya and our viewers at home, we thank you so much for giving us the support and also believe in what we're doing. Lastly, of course, for our viewers at home, would you share any of your experience if one person wants to become like you and people viewers at home wants to become educators and doctors later on?
Well, what I must say, you have to be really aware of what is doing, what is happening around you. I see Pattaya as a great potential place. You can find a good theme, you can find a good idea everywhere. So just be careful, look around, and probably you're gonna see a great idea to discover or to investigate, and it's a great starting point for being a scientist.
Well, it's a true privilege to interview you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
We're truly honored today with the president of the Pattaya International Conference. Sawadee krap. What's your name, Professor?
Myself, Dr. P.S. Sandhu, and I'm here. I like Pattaya too much because people like Pattaya, and because of people I am here. So I always go with the choice of the people. I always like to have a comment from different part of the world that where they like to have the conference, where like to meet, where they come to the corporate form. So we used to have the conference there. So most of the people like to have the conference here in Pattaya.
What about Pattaya this time? Did the conference meet your expectation or did it exceed it?
Yeah, it is right as per my expectation, and a lot of people opted for this conference and they came with a full vigor, and I'm seeing a lot of faces that I earlier came and came again because they like Pattaya, and I like to thank them that they came again and again here, and I think the conference is successful again.
For the city of Pattaya itself and our people, viewers at home, did you think that Pattaya now has become much more a business conference? Has the facility quality been meeting your expectations?
Yes, Pattaya has great potential, being a business town, and I think the conception that is there in the mind of the people is changing now. Earlier, they like to have the Pattaya as only the fun city.
Yes.
Now they think that other dimension of the Pattaya, because what I think is one as far as research is concerned, when a mind is free, only then person can have research. Over here, the person can have free mind. The free people and see the people have all smiling, then the new ideas can come up easily. So I think the Pattaya is going on the right track.
Well, it's a real great pleasure for our viewers at home to hear that, and I think we are very proud for hearing from you that we have improved, because it has been hard work, a long road, and we're working towards that. For our viewers at home, of course, many of our viewers dream to become scholars, become researchers like you. What would you give the tips to our viewers at home for that?
The tip is that when you think about anything, just think it again about the thing. Then you have some problem or some new idea comes into your mind, and then you can just try to experiment with the idea and write the things more. The first time is very hard to write, but the next time is very easier for you, and the new concept you should share with other people, right? And sharing will be done with the help of these conferences. So you are all welcome in these conferences. Thank you so much.
My last question: are you enjoying your time in Pattaya?
Yes, I enjoy every minute of my life, and that's why I am here.
Thank you so much for your time.
Sawadee krap. So here we are with Dr. Tawisak. Sawadee krap. So could you a little bit introduce yourself to the viewers?
Yeah, my name is Dr. Tawisak. I work with the Kimguk University of Technology, Chonburi, and I'm serve as one of the committee here. And this is the first day that I came since 2 months ago that we have the conference here.
Oh, okay. So how do you feel about this conference today?
So many people when compared to the past, and it's very, very exciting. And we want to have present a lot of new works based on the technology and the research that they do really, really hard. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
for today.
So it is compared to it together, you know. So, how do you feel after all? How do you feel about being in Pattaya?
It looks like my second house here. You know, I've been here a lot on the vacation and the business, but most of that I came here as a committee for organizing the conference here with our main conference chair, Professor Pavitra Sandhu, and we can see a lot of development on their research.
Okay, very nice. So, Dr. Teresa, what do you want to share to the viewers of home if they want to become like you?
Okay, first of all, you have to study and work hard and committed to do something like we doing here. But if you don't want to learn, we willing to share the step and procedure how to get it done. Just like this, like our presenter that showed the work here.
Yes, potential is really important.
Yeah, very important.
Yes. So,
Everyone welcome to join us as a team. If you want to do the research and present the work here, everyone can become.
yes, it is. That is really great to hear from you, Dr.
Yeah.
Teresa. It is a really true honor to talk to you.
Yeah,
Thank you
sure.
very
Thank
much.
you very much.
So here we are. I would like to thank you, the Pattaya International Conference, that gave us the chance to come and interview the participants from all around the world. So Pimark, what would you like to say?
I think it was a true great interview. It was also a true great thing to do interviews with these people. We learned so much about them. Also the conference to give us the chance to do the interview today. I hope your viewers at home loved it as much as we did. And that's all we have for you guys at home today, folks. I hope you'll see each other next time again. Today, that's all. Swadee krap.
สวัสดีครับ